J-Dub is back at it, here to give everyone another Breaking Bad Season 5 episode review video. Before I get to that, though, pretty important. If you aren't caught up to the point where I am in rewatching or watching Breaking Bad, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which, of course, I'll say as well as put in the description for you. If that happens to be the case and you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further, just to stay away from any potential spoilers. This would be Breaking Bad Season 5, Episode number 8. Title of this episode is called Gliding Overall. This will be my review, reaction, recap after just finishing watching the episode, and this is an awesome episode. I didn't know that before, but I do know that now. I watched it plenty of times, but now I have a much bigger opinion of this episode. At Vominos Pest, Walt and Todd prepare a barrel of hydrofluoric acid for Mike Ehrmantraut's dead body. When Jesse arrives, Walt informs him that Mike is gone. When asked by Jesse how they will deal with Mike's 9 henchmen now, that they will not be receiving their hazard payments, Walt bluntly tells Jesse he is no longer involved in the business and that Walt is handling it. Walt meets Lydia at a coffee shop to obtain the names of Mike's henchmen. Suspecting that Walt will see her as a liability and kill her, Lydia proposes a partnership in which Walt expands his distribution overseas to the Czech Republic, which has a high percentage of meth users. When asked why she did not pitch this to Gus, she claims that he had already approved her idea before he was killed. When Walt agrees with her proposal, Lydia provides him with the names. After Lydia leaves, Walt removes his hat from the table, revealing the vial of ricin from his and Jesse's plot to kill Gus, which he then rehides in his house. Walt asks Todd to meet with his Uncle Jack, a white supremacist who has ties with several chapters of the Aryan Brotherhood operating in various prisons. Walt enlists Jack and his men to kill Mike's henchmen and their now in prison lawyer Dan, insisting that they be killed simultaneously, though Jack tries to explain that the operation will be difficult. An unfazed Walt orders him to figure it out. In a period of less than 2 minutes and across 3 different prisons, the 10 are killed. When Hank learns of the deaths, he is shocked and he's horrified. He confides in Walt that he yearns for a job that does not include chasing monsters. For the next few months, and this is a very interesting development, a lot of stuff happens in this episode that they don't spend a lot of time on. Walt's meth production runs profitably and uninhibited, raking in millions of dollars, especially from the Czech Republic. Elsewhere, Marie encourages Skyler to reconcile with Walt. Later, Skyler brings him to an enormous pile of money, which is one of my favorite scenes in the series. She's been collecting and maintaining it in a storage unit. After explaining to a stunned Walt that there is simply too much money to launder through their car wash, Skyler pleads with him and asks him how much money will be enough before she can have her children back. Later, Walt tells Skyler that he will quit, and he says, "I'm done." Walt visits Jesse, and the two reminisce about the simpler days of cooking meth in the RV. When his visit is over, Walt leaves behind 2 bags. Fearing for his safety, Jesse unzips the bags slowly, only to find them filled with cash. Revealed, Jesse disposes of a gun he had been concealing earlier. So lots of cash for Jesse that he probably doesn't need. Walter Jr. and Holly move back in with Walt and Skyler. The family seems happy, and they're in repair mode with everything going well for Walt. During a lunch by the pool with Hank and Marie, Hank leaves to use the bathroom. Rummaging for reading material, he finds Walt's copy of Walt Whitman's Leaves of Grass under some magazines in the bathroom. The same copy given to Walt by Gail Bedecker. As he thumbs through the pages of the book, Hank finds a handwritten dedication to my other favorite, WW. It's an honor working with you. Fondly, GB. And from there, Hank then recalls an earlier conversation in which, from season 4, in which Walt jokingly admitted to being the WW found in the handwritten dedication in Gale's lab notebook. Hank is shocked and at last coming to the realization that Walter White is Heisenberg. And that is how the episode ends. And it's kind of how the half season ends, is because there's a year break after this to the next, almost a year break. This episode happened, I think it's September, and they don't come back until August of next year. So they had a huge layoff, and what a crazy episode. The fact that Walt killed all of Mike's guys, or Walt hired somebody that was able to kill all Mike's guys in less than 2 minutes, or 2 minutes on the dot, I guess. And the sheer craziness, all the money that they made really quickly, like that pile of money that you could do wrestling moves on top of. Awesome episode. As far as the score of the episode, it's pretty close to awesome. It's pretty close to perfect. I don't think it's a 10 out of 10. My initial thought was that, but I'm going to give it a 9.7 out of 10. And when I re-rank my favorite Breaking Bad episodes, this will be most likely in my top 10, which it was not before. And my character of the episode is none other than Walt. So you've heard what I have to say. Now it's your turn. I know you're a fan of Breaking Bad. You love this series, and you're listening or watching these reviews. So make sure you do your due diligence and smash that like button. If you know anybody that would be interested in anything Breaking Bad related or these particular reviews, make sure you share the video with them. Don't forget to sound off in the comments section about your thoughts. What would you score this episode? Who would be your character or standout character of the episode? And what would be your favorite moment of the episode? I love that big stack of money. That's awesome in my opinion. Or you can talk about your favorite episodes of Breaking Bad in general. And last, but certainly not least, I definitely want to grow this channel. So please don't forget to hit that sub button, subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. And JDev will return.